Hey, what's going on, guys? How do you do? It's your boy Gray here. Welcome back to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, we're going to continue part 2 of the 20,000 subscriber Q&A session here. We're going into the second half. This is going to be part 2, like I mentioned. So let's get right into these questions. If you guys are brand new around here, I do upload videos every single day. A lot of Call of Duty content, tips and tricks videos, update videos, all that good stuff. If you guys could do me a favor, subscribe, turn on notifications, and if you guys could drop a like on today's video, I would really appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay in the background of this video here. And yeah, with that said, let's get into this. Here we go. All right, first question here is from Zayad. He says, congratulations on 20K, bro. You deserve it. Thank you, bro. Hashtag Ask Great. If you have $1 million, what will you do with it? And when do you think you will hit 100,000 subscribers on the channel? Love you, bro. Thank you so much, man. Love you too, man. I do appreciate the support. All right, so I answered both parts here. If I had $1 million, I would probably, man, I don't know, man. I'll probably just pay off my debts. I would pay off Ruby's debts. I would probably give my family, my immediate family, my brothers, my sister, my mom and dad, Ruby's mom and dad. I would probably give all of them a cut, so that I know that they're basically taken care of. Even if it's just for a while, even if it's just for like a couple years, they'll be taken care of. I would probably invest the money. I would probably take a portion of the money and invest it so that it's always working for me, and that way I can always have some kind of return from that money. And then I would probably move into probably like either a nice house or a nice. What I would like is like a penthouse suite, like a really nice apartment, a huge apartment. I would love something like that in the city, in New York City. I feel like that'd be extreme. That would be everything right there. I feel like that'd be great, man. And I guess the last thing that I would do is I would definitely, I promised Ruby a tiny farm, so I would get her a little farm so she could like raise chickens and pigs and goats.
I don't want this little farm.
The little farm. Second half of that question is, when do you think you'll have 100K, bro? I don't know, man. It took me a little over 2 years to get 20,000 subscribers. If I had to guess, if I was a betting man, I would probably say within the next 3 years, and that's just me being, extremely just positive on that end. Maybe in the next 3 years, man. I really don't see it happening anytime soon, but we're gonna keep working. Hopefully, we'll get there soon together. Next question here is from my man Doe. He says, "How do you feel about the current state of Call of Duty?" Hashtag Ask Ray. Right now, I feel like this game has never been more toxic. I feel like right now, Call of Duty, especially with Black Ops 4, and I've said this many times in videos, live streams, there's something about this generation of players and gamers where it's just nobody has self-respect. Nobody out in the field is willing to work for their kills. Everybody either camps, everybody uses either a shotgun with a strobe light, one of these dumbass operator mods. Everybody sits in a corner waiting for the specialist abilities to, it's something about this community right now in Black Ops 4. It's the worst I've ever seen, and I've been playing Call of Duty for about 10 years. All right, next question here is from Courtney Andrew. Says, congratulations on the 20K. Well done, brother. I really like how you dealt with that kid. Oh, with the kid that we started talking to in that video where this question is. Yeah, man, he was a good kid, bro. Yeah, you gotta help these kids with their self-esteem and stuff. If you see somebody who's interested in becoming a YouTuber, even if they're kids, I think the kid was like 12 years old and he was interested in becoming a YouTuber. Like, you gotta hype him up. You gotta let him know that it's possible. So, thank you, bro. He says, good vibes. Hashtag Ask Gray. If there was anything else you could be doing for a living, what would it be and why? Great question. I feel like I would love to do something. You guys know this. I'm a musician. I wrote songs and stuff like that. I would have loved to be a performing artist, musician, a singer, whatever, frontman for a band, something like that would be really cool. And why? It's because music is definitely one of my biggest passions in life. Question here is from the brother Benny Dub, channel member Benny Dub. What up, brother? Hashtag Ask Gray. Mr. Gray, sir, I want to see this question. Mr. Gray, sir, what is the best way to apply barbecue sauce to your titties? Asking for a friend. All right, Eddie, cut that one right there, Eddie. All right, next question here is from RSN Grizzly. He wants to know, what's your top 5 favorite CODs of all time? In this specific order here, bro, I'll tell you right now, in this order, we'll start with the best, all right? In my opinion, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, number 1. Call of Duty Ghost, number 2. That's right, Call of Duty Ghost. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, number 3. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, number 4. I loved Infinite Warfare. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people hated on that game for whatever the reason is. I loved Infinite Warfare. I loved Call of Duty Ghost. deal with it. And number 5, I will say Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. So either the original or the remaster, they were both great. Next question here is from Vincent Baker. Says hashtag Ask Gray. I really like your videos. You do a great job. Thank you, bro. In your videos, you comment about bad teammates. Can you do a video or go over what would make a good or fair teammate? Thank you. Sure, man. I mean, when I say I have bad teammates, it's not just necessarily people who are going negative. It's people that I'm noticing, one, do not help you out. They don't help you out when you're in the middle of a gunfight. They kind of just watch you for whatever reason. And it happens to me all the time. I'm in the middle of a gunfight against 3 people. My teammate will be standing right there and just looks at me. He's looking at the action like it's a movie or something. Teammate is somebody who constantly dies. Not because they're trying, but they're constantly dying on purpose, almost like they're in the game just to die. That's a terrible teammate right there. There's many more things that I can say here, but I'll add another one here for you guys. A bad teammate is somebody who, for example, let's say they have a recon. They're playing as recon, and then they use their sensor dart, but they throw the sensor dart somewhere that it doesn't need to be thrown. Like, I almost got really heated right now, and it's just it's a hypothetical situation. It just makes me so mad. I've seen many times in my game where somebody will play as a specialist, let's just say recon, and they'll throw a sensor dart like away from everybody else. Like it's in the most unuseful spot. Question here is from my homegirl. Shout out to my babe Natty, channel member. Girl, thank you so much for the question here. Would you ever buy an Xbox? Hashtag Ask Ray. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I used to be that guy that used to be against Xbox. And then I realized one day that it's like the same shit. Who cares, bro? So would I buy an Xbox? If Call of Duty gets the exclusivity over to Xbox, then yes, I would buy an Xbox. But fortunately for me, I've always been a PlayStation guy. I've never owned an Xbox, and fortunately for me, as a content creator, as a YouTuber, I'm a Call of Duty YouTuber. All the exclusivity has been on PlayStation. And let's be 100% honest. A lot of PlayStation guys like to be like we're the superior people, and think what you want. But the facts are that the specs in the latest Xbox, if you put the PlayStation Pro and the latest Xbox side by side in comparison, the Xbox, I can't remember what I think it's called, like the Xbox S or something like that. It is way beyond anything that the PlayStation Pro can offer as far as specs. So Xbox is honestly the better console right now. Next question here is from Raphael Tyrone. He says hashtag Ask Gray. Gray, what kind of controller do you use? This is the kind of controller I use, you guys. Right here. Everybody's always asking me to show them my controller while I'm playing live. The reason I really don't show my controller at all, it's just basically because it's on my lap, and I usually always have it plugged in. I usually always have it connected, so that it never runs out of battery life or anything like that. So it's always connected, and it's right here. I have, you guys can see, I have a Control Freak on the right stick, and it's just a regular PlayStation 4 controller. I play tactical button layout. Next question here is from Josh the Monster. Wants to know, he says congrats on 20K. Thank you, bro. What inspired you to do YouTube? Hashtag Ask Gray. I mean, the only thing that really inspired me to do YouTube, bro, was the fact that it was something that I realized I can do as a career option, and play video games at the same time. And that's always been a dream for me. And I'm living a dream right now, man. I'm literally, like this is my job, making content, playing video games, playing Call of Duty. That's honestly what inspired me. And then I noticed people like Korean Savage, Swag XBL, Hollow Point, Jev, Prestigious Key, Exclusive Ace, all these incredible YouTubers. They were just making content, they were making videos, and I was like, man, I want to do that. So those guys inspired me, but ultimately it was a passion that I've always had of playing video games for a living. This question here is from Monster2K, hashtag Ask Gray. Would you quit Black Ops 2 for Black Ops 3? It's a weird question, man. I don't know. Those are really old Black Ops games. Would I quit Black Ops 2 for Black Ops 3? I wasn't a fan of the Black Ops series until Black Ops 3. I loved Black Ops 3. I thought it was a great game. So yeah, definitely I would. Next question here is from Ronnie Morales, hashtag Ask Gray. What's your favorite first-person shooter? Also, how much bullshit do you get? During your game time? I think I top you on the bullshit scale. Hey, listen, man, I've never seen your gameplay. I wouldn't know, but if I'll take your word for it. If you think you top the bullshit that I deal with, then man, God bless, brother. Good luck out there. What's my favorite first-person shooter game? Call of Duty. Definitely Call of Duty beyond anything else, man. Yeah. Next question here is from my brother Jeremy Martin, channel member. Bro, thank you so much for the question. Congrats, brother, on 20K. Thank you, bro. Hashtag Ask Ray. How do you think someone that's an average slash bad player can drop 30 kills per game? I'm not too sure how to answer this, bro. You're asking like, what's the best way for an average player to get a high kill game? I would suggest first and foremost, find a weapon that you feel comfortable with. Find a weapon that you feel you can get kills with. Find a weapon that you feel nobody can beat you with. For me, when I first started playing Black Ops 4, that weapon was the BKM. It simply was. The BKM, you guys saw me use it all the time. I felt unstoppable with the BKM. I developed a certain skill with the BKM. I developed a certain game style with the BKM, and I switched over to other weapons. If you feel like you're a bad player or if you're an average player, maybe don't play as aggressively as I do. Play your own speed. One of the most important things, and I mention this all the time, is try your best to learn how to read the minimap in Black Ops 4. The minimap, your eyes should be on the minimap. My eyes are on the minimap 90% of the time during gameplay. I'm always looking at the top left corner of my screen, just reading the minimap, because you can learn a lot for where the enemy is going to spawn, where the enemy is going to be, where your teammates are, by looking at the minimap. So that's my advice for you right there. Hopefully that helps. Next question here is from Malik McCrary. Malik, brother, shout out to another channel member here. Thank you, bro. Congratulations, brother, with the champagne and everything. I love it, man. Thank you. What made you stop doing music and come to gaming? Hashtag Ask Ray. I've been gaming my entire life, bro. I've been gaming. I've been playing video games since I was like 3 years old, and I could function, understand what a video game is, man. I remember at my grandma's house, my cousins would bring her Nintendo, and I was a baby. I was like maybe 3 years old. They would let me play. So, I've been playing video games my entire life. My first passion was video games. What made me stop doing music was just basically I felt like I told my story, man. I did music for about 5 years, and in that 5 years, I put out I think it was like 6 or 7 projects, and I felt like in my first mixtape ever, in the first song, in one of the first lines, I say I'm not done until I give you everything, and that's what it was, man. I felt like I gave everything to my music. I gave my entire story. I told the story that I wanted to tell. It was an incredible saga, and yeah, man, I just didn't have it in my heart anymore to talk anymore. I felt like I talked enough in my music, and yeah, that's what basically stopped me from doing music and why I'm into gaming now. Next question here from my man Scrush. Hey, shout out to Scrush, bro. Hashtag Ask Ray. Who do you think are the best BO4 players besides big YouTubers such as Swag and K3? So we're taking big YouTubers out of the scene right now. Man, bro, listen, there are incredible players out there. And as a matter of fact, you are, honestly, Scrush, you have an incredible skill in Black Ops 4 and Call of Duty, man. You're a great player. I can vouch for that. And I vouched for you since day one, since we first started playing together, man. I vouched for you with the clan and everybody. I've always said that you're a great player. But there are so many other people. I mean, it's a lot to name, man. I know, like, for example, like the level 1000. If you guys remember that video I did, level 1000. His name is Excel. Excel is a beast, bro. My man Def is a monster. Prodigy. All these good guys that they might not be big YouTubers, but they're content creators, they're streamers. People within the clan. Not my food stamps. Jesus Christ, that guy's a monster, man. Infamous. The Captain, Beast, Ripley, Beast, like all of these people in our clan, like they're incredible players. People within a bunch of different clans, and Carnage as well are great players. So it's a lot of people to name. All right, next question here is from Andrew Rowell. Says, "Hell yeah, brother! Good work, my dude. What is the hardest? Thank you, bro. What is the hardest thing about being a YouTuber? Hashtag Ask Ray. Honestly, bro, in my opinion, the hardest thing about being a YouTuber is that you're at the mercy of YouTube, of the monster that is YouTube. Like you guys saw what happened to me with when my live streaming was cut off. I didn't do anything, and it was just YouTube. They got bad information, and it was just YouTube that cut it for no reason. And it took a while for it to get back. It took maybe 2 days for me to get my live streaming back, and I didn't even know whether or not it was coming back. So you're always at the mercy of YouTube. Honestly, man, I don't see any, like, I don't look at other YouTubers. Now, I know maybe people be like, oh, the competition on YouTube. I don't look at anybody as competition, man. Nobody on YouTube is competition to me, and that's not to sound arrogant. That's not to sound like egotistical or anything like that. Well, all I mean by that is that I don't look at other people's YouTube channels and I'm just like, man, they're doing this. I wish I could do this. Nah, man, I have my own goals. I set my own goals and I just go for it. I have tunnel vision when it comes to stuff like that. I'm just focused on the channel. I don't really care what anybody else is doing. Figuring out YouTube's algorithms, figuring out how to upload videos, the right times, when do people get notifications. It's all based around YouTube. So I feel like that's the hardest part about being a YouTuber. Next question here is from Austin Garcia. Hashtag Ask Gray. Do you plan on staying a Call of Duty channel forever, or would you expand your audience by exploring other games? Austin, I don't know if you know this. I do play other games. I consider myself a Call of Duty YouTuber mainly, but as you guys have seen on the channel, I know you might be new, so maybe you don't know this. I've played Pokemon live. I've played Resident Evil live. I played Outlast live. I played WWE. I've done videos with the not the Walking Dead, the Telltale series for Batman. I've done horror games. I've done adventure games, sports games, racing games. I do a lot of different things on the channel. The channel is mainly a Call of Duty channel because that's like one of my favorite things in the world, and I can constantly make videos and updates and stuff like that. And I love Call of Duty, but I love gaming in general. So I mean, right now we're also as this video is live right now, we're also playing live. Life is Strange, and which has been a great series. It's been a great story. So we play a bunch of different stuff on the channel. So I'm not saying that I'm not gonna play Call of Duty for the rest of for the remainder of the channel, but what I am saying is that I do play any game that I feel interested in. So yeah, this is gonna be the last question for today's video. And matter of fact, this is the end of all of the questions from the Friday video that we uploaded. So we still got Saturday and Sunday. So we're looking at a lot more parts here for this Q&A. So once again, if you didn't hear your question, it's not that I skipped it. It's just that it's just coming up. So be on the lookout, guys. We'll do another one of these Q&A videos soon. So last question here, ladies and gentlemen, from my clanmate, YouTube City Girl, as she's known on YouTube for now, but she is also known as CSN City Girl, channel member, great friend, fellow clanmate. Congratulations on 20K, brother. Sister, thank you. Keep up the amazing work. Hashtag Ask Gray. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live and why? Great question. Let me say this first and foremost. I love living in New York City. It's so expensive living here, but I love it. I love living in New York City. But if I could live anywhere in the world, outside of New York City, I've always wanted to live in Norway. I've always wanted to visit Norway and live in Norway. The Norway culture and everything that everybody does, like everything that happens out there, beautiful, beautiful country, beautiful people. It's just you always hear nothing but great stuff about Norway. So yeah, I would say Norway for me. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Once again, these were all the questions that were left from that first video. We still got 2 more video worth of questions. So I'm talking like maybe 100 something more questions to get through. I mean, you guys took your time to send me questions. I feel like it's only right for me to take my time to answer them for you guys, instead of just like seeing the questions and not answering. So guys, another part 3 coming soon. Be on the lookout. And thank you once again for all of your questions. Thank you for helping the channel reach 20,000 subscribers, a mark that I didn't think we would get to this fast. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, you guys. I really do appreciate the support, and I'm just going to continue to work as hard as I can and provide you guys with the best content that I can. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video and the gameplay in the background and the video and the questions and everything and the answers. So yeah, I'm back out of here. Till the next one, my name is Gray. Peace.